with an S. And
yes.
we've actually got some Astro A50, it's A50, right?
Yeah. A50.
A50 headset giving away on that. But it is time. It is time for the finals. They're going to restart, actually.
Finals.
They're restarting for the finals because the attacking spawn was slightly incorrect, but we'll see. It's actually going to be the blue team attacking first, so Epsilon should be blue. I'm not sure why they're switching. Dun, 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 dun. We'll see. ThirdCoast going back red. Yep, okay, so...
There we have it.
Now Gills is confused.
Gills, brah.
Epsilon blue.
You gotta go Gills, brah.
Good job.
All right, GG. Good GJ. GJ Epsilon.
All right.
Awesome. Now, let's just get some predictions out there. We saw ThirdCoast dominate. We also saw Epsilon dominate.
Yep, they're dominating.
Who 3-0, 2-3-0 matches, 2-3-0 semifinals leading to the finals. Neither one of them is giving any I guess, quarter, if you must, to their opponent. No mercy. What do you think? Who could take this, Josh?
XP3 and Gills had some ridiculous shots. And yes, I do actually love the tilde. It is the best key on the keyboard, actually.
It's called a tilde?
Yep.
I did not know that.
That's a tilde. T-I-L-D-E. Tilde.
Really?
And wow, check that out. XP3 and Felons doing a quick exchange. This is actually the first time we've seen ThirdCoast matched against Epsilon. It just has always kind of worked out where they've been on opposite ends of the bracket because they're both highly seeded. So it just kind of flips back and forth when you do the seeding. But yeah, Epsilon versus ThirdCoast, this is actually a match I've been wanting to see. They have not matched up yet. And so far, we're even 2 armor against 2 defenders. But check that out. XP3 has the goal at his back. Defender's in front of him. He can just back onto that goal and try to hover as long as he can. Even take out another defender, and the goal got captured. XP3 kicking us off with a successful attacking round. Check that out. Felons attacking now for ThirdCoast has to try to make up for that.
Yeah, it looked as if they were just going for the foot shots, which are going to send them away because, guys, if you don't know, rockets, unlike other games where they do splash damage, they do not do splash damage. All they do is just send you away. They propel you backwards. So in this particular game, you need to have a direct shot with the rocket in order for that to be registered as a hit. So in any case, though, we are going to have Felons, who is trying to hit someone with that long-range shot, but it seems like nothing's going to come of that. We're seeing someone playing that far right position there, not playing the cubby.
Yeah, Godson choosing the far back. Actually, this is that's something ThirdCoast likes to do on this map as well, is play all the way back by that fence, by that little corner, because you do still get that protection back there. And if the attacker is a little slower and they're trying to figure out which way to proceed, you can actually get crossed up a lot easier from far back there because you don't realize those rockets are flying at you until it's too late. Felons actually planting 2... Oh, sorry, excuse me. Gills planting 2 rockets onto Felons, but I'll try and highlight it here on the map when we have Gills attacking in. So you've got a defender way over here on the right side where my mouse cursor is. The attacker is going to stall about here, trying to figure out where the defenders are. So if you're shooting rockets constantly from this angle, and this angle, something's going to connect. Whereas if you're playing back here, they kind of have some safe regions here on the corner and here back at the at that little bar that kind of only covers half of you. But playing a little bit more forward this time, we see ThirdCoast is actually going to play in that cubby. I think Felons was the point man over there earlier as he traded with XP3 in that attacking round. But Gills looking for any openings, already losing a point of armor. Tough start for him. Oh, nice.
That was actually a decent trade, I would say. He did lose a health, but then followed that one up right away with a shot. Even though he didn't trade with the person who shot him, still nonetheless, that was a good win there for Gills. As the goal can now be captured, Gills is going to be in a position where he's on top of the catwalk, and he's obviously to watch out not to step into the soup, but on top of which he has 2 defenders right by the point, and he is going to get taken out.
Yep, that first rocket kept him in the air just another split second longer for the second one to find its mark before he even hit the ground. So that's another effect of rockets actually propelling you the opposite direction from where they hit you. So if you jump off a tall ledge, for example, someone can actually plant 3 rockets on you while you're suspended in midair because it just knocks you back up. The first one will knock you a little bit, the second one will knock you a little bit, and the third one will just eliminate you. It doesn't knock you anywhere, but it can also be really jarring when you're running along a ledge or something like that. Look at that great shot to get started for Hot Mustard. When you're running along a ledge or something like that and a rocket lands near you, maybe below you or at your feet, it can really screw up your trajectory and really knock you off your shot if you're trying to aim. So even if you don't hit someone directly with the rocket, it can still be a good idea to just fire as close to them as you can get to throw them off of their own game.
And Hot Mustard here is going to be playing this one safe. He has some time left, and he's waiting to see if someone's going to come around the right side. And there you go, a blue guy poking out right away. That's going to be Godson. And seems like Hot Muscle was waiting for the guy to come out to the left side, but he was able to get the hit. Is he going to be able to cap it? Yes, he does.
He got 98%.
Oh, yeah, he got 98%, but he was able to get 3 shots, though.
And then got that third shot. He actually had 2 opportunities to cap there, and does so. So now tying us up on attacking rounds. That's 1 apiece for ThirdCoast and Epsilon. Hot Mustard and XP3 being the successful one so far. He eliminated XP3 very, very quickly with that first long-range shot, and that gave him enough time to work with to slowly get in there and take advantage of a nice advantage. Taking advantage of an advantage is always good to do, because if you take advantage of a disadvantage, that's going to be very awkward for you. Godson attacking in now, does not get that first shot, so Felons takes the opportunity to pop him right back in the mouth with a defensive rocket. You know,
one of the things that I really like about Collided is that there are no, you know, pads. Or at least none that are utilized.
You're right.
And I think that's actually one of my favorite things about this map, because it's just pure gameplay, right? It's not like Crossroads where you have that laser pad up top, which oftentimes becomes a point of interest for defenders. And this one, it's all about positioning and timing your rockets, which is phenomenal. Now, it seems like Godson's going to be in a bad position here. He has 1 armor left. He gets crossed wonderfully by ThirdCoast, and he gets taken out by Pop Trunk to close out that run. 3-2 is a score. Pop Trunk's now going to be the one attacking. Let's see if he could do something here to give ThirdCoast the advantage.
Yep, still 1 attacking round apiece here. Pop Trunk looking to put his team up a little bit. And Collided, I like it because there are so many routes that the attacker can attack in from right at the end. There's another map called Watch Your Back that I asked some of the pro players, some of the European players as well, if Watch Your Back should be considered for the map pool, but they're saying it's a little bit too random. The attackers have a little bit too much freedom of motion at the end, and can be very, very difficult to defend on, so they felt that it was a little imbalanced. But I kind of like that map. It's another one you see often on public servers and stuff like that. I don't know if any tournaments are using it in their map pool, but another one I like is Leap of Faith, and everyone hates that, so I don't know anything. But Leap of Faith is a fun one. There's a jump pad right near the goal, so you can use that and shake things up from time to time. But hopping on the goal, Pop Trunk doesn't care, man. He's going for it.
I like those runs. I like that kind of approach that these attackers are taking, especially on archways, just going for the attack. It's actually, or I mean, excuse me, going for the goal. It's actually really cool, and I think that instead of opting to go for the you know, all 3 kills, you just rush in there and see if you can make something happen. But what's not working in Pop Trunk's favor, now it's going to be up to the leadoff attacker for Epsilon, XP3. Let's see what he could do. As you are going to see a flurry of rockets flying from the cubby there. There's going to be someone in that corner. XP3 is going to wait for him to come out and make that mistake. He possibly could. Or he's just going to go in there and kill him.
Sometimes you can land that shot. Oh, it is a trade, though, as Felons was able to hit him with the defensive rocket before going down. Now we're at 2 armor against 2 defenders, and that's, I actually am starting to think, you know, that it's not just totally equal when you trade like that. It is a little bit of a benefit for the attacker to trade early if they can still have a lot of time on the clock to work on the other 2 defenders. If it happens later, though, then it's a disadvantage for the attacker. So here we go, Epsilon, XP3, just 1 defender left. It's going to be Pop Trunk. This is a dual situation, but Pop Trunk playing some great defense, lands that last defensive rocket. We're getting close to extra rounds territory. These teams are very evenly matched to get us started here.
Yep, and wouldn't expect anything less for a finals matchup, especially on a map like Archways, which, you know, we could say is a, excuse me, Collided. Sorry about that. Collided, you know, it is like Crossroads, it's also a very common map, and we see a lot of teams defer to this one because it's a comfortable map. And I always like matchups on this one because we see some great plays on this map, especially with the layout and how it's designed.
Yeah, there's a lot of good opportunities to jump over people and take shots, run through these halls as fast as you can, take shots. The play at the beginning is always interesting. You can take different defensive positions. There's actually several that benefit you. So unlike Crossroads, where really only 1 or 2 setups are ever used, this one you can send 2 guys really far forward. You can play the cubby. You can play in the very back.
There's a lot of different things you could do.
Exactly.
For sure.
So Felons, as time is expiring, he hasn't hit anything. I really kind of expected him to do what Pop Trunk did and just try to jump on the point, but he couldn't even do that with all 3 defenders chilling there. Yeah,
he had a missed jump there that actually kind of redirected him. He tried to get on top of that bridge there, but unfortunately he could not hit the jump. In any case, though, now Gills is going to be the one on the attack here. Let's see if he could put an attacking round on the books for Epsilon. trying to hit that long-range shot on Felons, but it was not enough as Felons managed to squeak away there. Gills making his way around. You're going to see someone to the left by the cage. There's going to be another guy in front of the cubby to the right of Gills, and one right in front of Gills as well, shooting rockets. Gills expecting this person by the cubby to expose himself any moment now. But instead, he's like, you know what? I'm just going to go around to the back here and try and see if I can catch someone with the pants down.
All right, if Gills can nab one of those defenders, that'll be great for him. But now time is actually ticking down. He hasn't had an opportunity to take any shots. And as a result, he's got nothing to show for it. There's a defender sneaking back to the goal at the last second, but Gills still doesn't really have time to take advantage of it. Now he sees two of the defenders. The third one, I'm sure, is playing that. Oh, actually just below him.
I do not agree with that shot.
That was scary, but Gills is falling back down now. There's no way he's going to have enough time to hop on the cap with two defenders standing there. He's going to try to rush it down, but can't.
You know, he had the right idea with the attack and his approach, but the problem that I had was he went for that shot underneath him, which, yeah, you know, it was a good shot, and if he hit it, dope, but, like, that was just too risky of a shot. He had a clear shot right in front of him, a little bit to the right side, because there was one guy playing the point, there was another guy a little bit to the right. He could have hit that dude, but he opted to go for the guy beneath him. Not the best play there.
He could have got the dude, but went for the guy. Terrible.
Don't judge my terminology. I don't want to say dude 2 times in a row. Could have went for that dude, but instead he went for the other dude. You know, dude. Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I understand totally, dude.
All right, dude.
Radical.
Dude, guy. I'm not your guy, dude.
I'm not your guy, friend.
And I'm not your friend, guy.
Not your guy,
oh,
pal.
God.
Anyway.
Anywho.
There is someone who works at IPL named Buddy, so sometimes that comes up.
I'm not your buddy,
guy.
buddy
guy. Yeah, exactly. Comes up all the time.
But I know this is going to sound funny, but like, my dog's name is Buddy.
Ah.
And no, it's just weird.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Hot Mustard hopping on the goal. We got a couple of percentage points. Oh, we can still make it happen. 5 seconds left. Godson needs to stop him. Hot Mustard eating back up there. Gets the goal. Wow, that won the map. That just won the map.
That just won the map for
That
ThirdCoast.
just happened.
I was going, no.
Scary.
It's scary, yeah, but wow. ThirdCoast takes map number 1 against Epsilon. This is something that I did not expect to say, just because of the fact that, like, Epsilon's a strong team. They usually take their first map, but they seem to be a little rattled here. In any case, guys, we're going to have game number 2 coming up next here for the IPL North American Qualifier 3. My name is Golden Boy of TW. This fine gentleman here, and very tired-looking gentleman, is Josh Sutherland.
I am kind of tired.
Yes.
Not even going to lie.
So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks. More Shootmania coming at you in just a sec.